It is 6 a.m. and we are at breakfast. Say hello, Celeste. We got that hotel breakfast food, and we are about to leave for a hike. 5-mile hike. It's to the Boy Scout tree, so I'll show you all that. So this inner part is the thing that keeps expanding, and the bark just has to keep up with it.
Yo, I need it all cool, y'all.
Wow. At least you have that. Okay, so can you please explain to the people why the Boy Scout tree was such a big deal, why it's the reason why we're here, right?
So my husband was 7 years old and he was looking through the encyclopedia, because that's what we had back then. He discovered the Boy Scout tree, and it's an old black and white grainy picture of a bunch of Boy Scouts up in it, and he was just fascinated with it as a kid, especially growing up in Michigan. We don't have Redwoods, so it was just something that he always had built up in his mind. And so when his brother reached out and we started planning this trip, there was 2 things on it that he wanted to do. 1, see his brother, but then 2, he's like, the Boy Scout tree, where's that? Because that's where we want to go.
Okay, and then so you're gonna have to speak on his behalf, because I asked him to talk and he didn't want to. So 50 years of imagining this tree. This is cell phones were not here. You're looking at an encyclopedia, you see one picture of something you get hyper fixated on for 50 years.
Yep.
Can you give some type of a description or something to how that is feels like, or how do you get what I'm asking?
I grew up with this. Our encyclopedia was from 1776 or 1976. It was old, man.
Yeah.
It was, tree bark. But a lot of things that I learned as a kid was all in reference to that set of information from 1976. And so to see it, I think, on paper and trying to imagine the scale and read about it, and Ron's very visual, so when he sees something, then he's going to want to research it, get everything he knows about it. And then of course nowadays, since technology has come along, you can look at it, look it up on Google, but still he's just always wanted to see it in person. And then everything just aligned when his brother said, hey, we're already planning a trip to Oregon or Northern California, what should we do? It's now checked off.
Yes. Awesome.
Yo.
And so that is the real reason why we are in California/Oregon, is because Mr. Johnson, Celeste's dad, came to see this redwood tree, this Boy Scout tree that he's been waiting to see for 50 years. And I just hope when I'm his age, I have something like that where I'm I've waited a lifetime to blank. Because that was really cool. And I hope modern technology does not take that away. But now I'm going to go to the breakfast spot that we have at this hotel, and I'm going to read some of my Bible. Honestly, feeling spiritually a little bit weird right now, just because my habits have been just not there. Haven't had my time that I usually have in the morning, but I got to have faith. I was kind of sitting here in silence with God for a second, and already feeling a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then it'll be breakfast time. It is 6:57, so in an hour we're all meeting at the breakfast place. So I have a really good amount of time. Yeah. Okay. So.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word. for it and I'll throw a lasso around him. Poor girl.
Today is Wednesday and we're going to go look at more trees and trails. Look at this really pretty view. There's endless places to like bike and look at pretty stuff on the northwest side of California. Celeste. So the last time we were here, we made a video that got 1,000 views. 1,000 views. So it is 10:15. It is Wednesday night. We leave tomorrow around lunchtime on Thursday, and then we fly planes, and we get back.
We fly planes.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We leave tomorrow to go to the town where the plane is.
Where the plane is, and then Friday.
There's no
we leave
airport here.
on the planes. Nathaniel, what was your favorite part?
Seeing the Boy Scout tree.
The Boy Scout tree was fire. What about you, Celeste?
Sam, which is a sea lion.
You guys saw the sea lion on video?